And we are at the Squeezer stage with a couple of Rochester legends, the Campbell Brothers, Phil and Chuck Campbell. Thanks so much for joining us today. And gentlemen, congratulations on all the amazing success.
Oh, well, thank you. We really appreciate it. Again, got to mention that WGMC has been a fixture for us. We've been listening, long-time listeners and fans of the station. So for you having us on, we really appreciate it.
Yes. And we thank Rochester for most of our success, because if it wasn't for the music stores and the parents and the schools and everything, we wouldn't be where we are.
Speaking with the Campbell Brothers here on Jazz 90.1. For you guys, it's about more than the music. It's really about carrying the message with the music. Talk about how you've been able to do this all around the world without really changing your style. You've just been being who you are.
Yeah, it was interesting that we thought in order to break out and become known, we would have to go to a more contemporary gospel style and try and change our music. But really, it was our Hooli Records that came in and said, no, the music that you're playing in church, that's what people need to hear. And as a result, that's what we've done. Now, we've struggled with the idea of taking the music out into the secular world and in the secular venues. But we found that that message, people want to hear it and they want to be uplifted. And that's what we've been able to do in over 30 countries throughout the world.
And counting. Speaking with the Campbell Brothers here on Jazz 90.1. Talk about the importance of why it is so necessary for us as a people to play music. I mean, we sample it in terms of rapping and do that, but in terms of actually playing music physically, it's something we're starting to lose that art. But you are being, in terms of going out there showing, you can pick up an instrument, whether it's slide guitar, whether it's the lap steel, and make your own music. Why is that so important to you guys to carry that mission?
I think that's one of the things that is lacking in the world today, why we have so many violent acts by our children and our young people, is because if you don't get into the arts take up a lot of your time, but also make you hone your skills and your discipline. And if you're playing a musical piece, you almost have to be 95 to 100% for people to accept it. And so you don't even get out there until you are approved and you have a certain amount of accountability, which then shows itself and manifests itself in other areas of your life.
Yeah, and I think, again, when we're playing on stage, what we feel from the audience, that is a huge factor in how our music goes forth. We try and bring the energy and the spirit and all those things and soul to our music. And then when the audience brings that back to us, it just becomes a virtuous circle. And I think that's the beauty of the performing arts, is that we're giving of ourselves and then people are giving back. And that shared community in that moment in time is just such a special thing.
Speaking with the Campbell Brothers here on Jazz 90.1. So that being said, what have you been checking out for music these days? Secular or gospel?
Both. I mean,
anybody in particular been checking out?
we check. There was one time in our life where we were prohibited because of our upbringing to check out any other music, and the only thing we could check out was pop. Well, now, since we've been playing around, you see all kind of world music, and it's the world is really, because of the internet, world music is just taking over. So there's all types of genres and types of music that you have to listen to and that catches your ear.
Yeah, and again, I think one of the things one of the kind of, context that we've had to overcome is this idea that all secular music is evil and of the devil. And that's just not the case. I mean, right now we're working on a piece right now for a charity in Philadelphia where we're doing a cover of Bruce Springsteen's We Take Care of Our Own. That song is about us taking care of the folks that protect us and give us our freedoms, and that we have to give back to them. And so it's been a huge honor for us just to play that song, and actually it's going to be a part of their ad campaign. But the point is that song has a deeper meaning and has nothing to do with good and evil. It just has to do with doing the right thing. And so those are the kinds of songs that the Campbell Brothers do not mind playing or covering or doing things like that, because, again, there's a deeper meaning.
Speaking with the Campbell Brothers here at Jazz 90.1, playing tonight 2 shows. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking music further.